Let's know a little bit about the empowering the future of retail with design excellence. Since the pandemic, we've been talking about creativity, and right now with design excellence, let's give it up for the founder director of SOHNAA, the Jewel Springs Design Center and Spear Jewelry, former head of design at Reliance Jewels, Sonali Shah Sheth, to kindly join us here and address everyone about the design excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, I know we had sumptuous lunch. May we please have some rich applauses for Sonali Shah Sheth. Hi Sonali, we're so excited to know a little bit about design excellence. Thank you, Sonali.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, I'm Sonali, and I'm here to present a little presentation about how we can empower the future of retail with design excellence. I'm going to share a little bit about my journey for those of you who may not be aware about me. And of course, with this, I also want to present my brand, SOHNAA, and how it can help empower the retail jeweler community here. A little bit about my journey. I won the De Beers Award in 1998. I was still in college at that time. And it has been a journey of almost 25 years. 2018, I was selected among the 6 brands to showcase the jewelry at the Lakme Fashion Week alongside Tanishq. 21 to 23, I have served as the head of design at Reliance Jewels. And in my tenure, we were able to get 35 nominations and all the major 6 industry awards, design awards. Of course, my team did it. Interestingly, the first client I had was the Sheikh of Dubai. The ring that won the award was actually bought by her. I've had a lot of appreciation from, numerous celebrities and industrialists, wives. The top stylists of India have loved the jewelry. But also on the design, on the business side of things, I've received a few awards in entrepreneurship. But this plan that I want to present before you has been awarded the best project at IIM Ahmedabad, where I did my luxury program. And I've been working on it for almost 5 years now. In 2023, just a little few weeks back, this plan also got the first pitch prize at the Tycon, Surat. So, 25 years of journey, many awards, and this is what I want to build, a global luxury design brand. And easier said than done. All of you sitting here, you know how difficult it is to create a luxury brand. And that's what SOHNAA is, aims to be. But why? Why do I want to do this? So while I was on my scholarship tour, that was back in '98, this was my first brush up with luxury world. I saw the beautiful, iconic design stores at the airports and everywhere in Europe, in London, France, in Italy. And I thought, why isn't there any brand from India amongst these brands? After all, I'm a student of history as well. We were a land of the Maharajas. They were the biggest consumers of luxury. In fact, those brands thrived on our patronage. What happened then? I also, interestingly, come from the city of diamonds. I'm from Surat, born and brought up there. My father was a diamond manufacturer for some of the biggest companies. And I almost grew up with diamonds. And I also, while growing up, I felt that we, not even as a city, but even as a country, are more of manufacturers. I don't know if you agree with me, but we are good at, even the Make in India, it slates us to be manufacturers, right? We don't do branding that well. The things are changing, but traditionally speaking. But if you see 2023 now, we have the Geo World Plaza opened up, and India stories everywhere across the world. All the luxury brands are eyeing at India. We have global luxury brands taking Indian ambassadors. So they're doing it with a purpose. I mean, I'm sure, the gentleman, Mr. Praveen from Deloitte, I think he gave a very good presentation, and this is that was the backdrop of what I want to do. The Indian luxury industry is almost 7 billion US dollars, and the world is 400 billion and of course growing. So the time is right. And for 25 years, that has been my topic of research and expertise as well. So what is it that we want to create? Signature style inspired collections that tell a story. Even everybody's talking about storytelling, but what we do is we go deep into our concept, create collections. Now, this particular one, which is a launch collection, is called Miras. It is inspired by the art and architecture of Turkey, the spirit of Turkey, which is actually the place where the East meets the West. So you will find that translated into, I'll just go a little forward. You'll find that into statement pieces, into emotional keepsakes, all kinds of empowering workwear, red carpet adornments, bridals, solitaires. You see that same theme in all across various categories. So your customer could be having a range, right? From the high value ornaments to the, even tech accessories. This is new. We also would do high-end bespoke bridals. So what is so unique about us? We create collections out of extreme passion. These are the kind of themes that inspire us: romance, love, nostalgia. And you can see the differentiation in the product language. History, culture, civilization, and of course, courage, passion, or ethos, or consciousness. These are very, very abstract topics. And then we create, jewelry out of it. So you have a lot to talk about as a retailer. So what's so unique? And you can see that you can pair this kind of jewelry with traditional and modern, both the outfits. And that's what we create. We create a design identity. If you look at our products, there is a very, very good brand recall. There is a very good chance of repeat purchase, because once a person sees that jewelry, they're not going to forget. That's the expertise we have. It has been appreciated by Mr. Francois Arpels. He's the 4th generation of the Van Cleef & Arpels brand. And he discovered my collection at IIM Ahmedabad when he was on a visit. And he said that this is something you can take it global. There's likability amongst diverse demographics, right from a 16-year-old to a 60-year-old. People will love this jewelry. And so there is a huge scalability potential. So why should jewelers care about what we want to do? If we look at the generation right now, you would all agree they're totally online all the time. And the life is very fast-paced for this generation. And they're all into informed purchases. They've already made up their mind before they enter your store. There's a lot of influenced buying happening, a lot of opinions that are shared. This is the life of the consumer of today. And they're looking for hyper-personalization, as some of the gentlemen before me spoke about it. They're looking at virtual trends. They're already doing this. Lenskart is a big example. There are stylist-driven dressing, which was unheard of 10 years ago. And you can see that high-end luxury brands are coming to India, and you already have the market, but probably this is what you're doing, right? I mean, we have so much of potential, but this is the talking point that we create. We want to change that for the jewelers. And it's time to level up. And the way forward is collaboration and not competition. We are looking at brand partnerships with like-minded and forward-looking jewelers. One of them is Ms. Varuna Jani, who is, of course, tied up with us. She's given us a dedicated counter display at her store. That is what we expect from the jewelers. And we want a little in-store inventory because we all know the physical touch is very important for the jewelry, even though it is discovered online. And of course, a little help from the staff personnel who will be trained by us. But in turn, what do you get? You get the best of technique and technology because we are experts at that. That is all we've done for all these years. And you get a beautiful looking website which has all the entire collection. So you may be having 25, 30 pieces, but you have almost 200 other pieces of one collection to show. So it's an inventory light model. Everything is there. The product imagery is superb. The client can customize the jewelry on the go and see. So all the different combinations are already done and kept. And this is just the first level. We plan to do a lot more in this. We also have beautiful model pictures and videos to explain how it looks and feels. Beautiful packaging and multi-level brand discovery points. And this is how we're going to help you with pop-ups, with discovery kiosks, pop-ups, hoardings, and travel retail. People are going to discover about the brand with kiosks at airports. And personal shopping assistance. That's important because if someone, has a query, our team will be there to solve that query. With strong brand communication and powerful PR, all this is needed for branding and it's difficult for one jeweler to do all of it. But it is possible for a brand to support all the jewelers with that. Influencer marketing, red carpet tie-ups, global fashion events. This is what we plan to do. And in the end, what we want to bring to you is these results. Beautiful imagery, lovely content, all for the content-hungry world. New age customers. Typically, for a jeweler, the customer that you are getting are a traditional, looking for traditional jewelry. But I'm sure the next generation or their friends and families, they are looking for newer styles. And also, we'll be giving the forwarded inquiries to that particular city jeweler. More walk-ins because of the branding. And hot leads and informed buyers because they've already seen the website and they've discovered the product. Now they want to come at your store and see it. So they're already prepped up. There's, of course, the advantage of having the larger inventory and high-end branding, standardized pricing, and increased profitability because with branding, you can charge a lot higher than you would probably with your own inventory. And of course, at the higher end level, we do give personalized design services for your high-value customers. Little case study of Apple, just to end my case here, that some of the jewelers, when I used to present this plan earlier, they would have a little resistance and tell me, oh, but what if tomorrow you open the store? Or what if you take the customer away? It doesn't, Apple is a very good case study for that the stores that sell Apple were not, they got more business when the Apple stores opened. In fact, we don't even plan to open that many stores, but we want the jewelers to get collective and support us. And the other thing that I also want to highlight about Apple is once the designer is out of the picture, you can see that there's a little downward trend in terms of innovation, creativity, and I think all of you would agree to that. It's a little subtle point I made here. And our aspirations are to make this a global brand. So we are eyeing more outside India. So within India, we want to partner with our jeweler community. That's what we call the Jewelers Collective. We have a beautiful team in place for all experts in each and every field that is required to make this happen. right from diamonds to technology, to luxury, to product, to retail, marketing, and finance. And yeah, this is my dream project, and this is all before you, and we're looking for like-minded jewelers to partner with. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sonali. That was pretty much interesting. And as she said, collab is the key. I'm going to place a request to kindly join our center stage and request Mr. Amit Pratihari, sir, to kindly join us here to present a token of love to Sonali Shah Sheth. Sonali, come in the center, darling. Towards the center. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for Amit Pratihari, a Vice President, De Beers Forever Mark. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank our presenting partners, De Beers, Fura Gems, and Synergic Solutions Private Limited. Thank you so much. You covered right from our topmost stars to the most popular events of the world. So thank you so much, Sonali. Thank you. Bahut maja aayegi.